How have we become a country where so many members of the middle class go to bed at night wondering if they're going to be able to keep their homes and put food on the table and send their kids to college? And do you take any personal responsibility for your administration creating that condition?
Well, we didn't create the condition. We haven't solved it fully yet because it was 3 decades in the making. I mean, if you look at the trend lines, essentially what's happened is that because of automation, because of globalization, you had a lot of manufacturing move out of the United States. Businesses got more efficient. They needed fewer workers. They had more leverage over workers. And all this added up to a tougher time for middle-class families. And I just gave a recent speech last week about this. And over the last decade, between 2000 and 2008, essentially wages and incomes were flatlined, even though the costs of everything from energy to food to healthcare were going up. And that problem was being papered over through consumer debt, home equity loans and credit cards. And then the bubble burst. And so now I think we're having to squarely address problems that had been building up over time. The good news is that we still have the best universities in the world, the most innovative businesses in the world, the best workers in the world, the freest market system in the world. We've seen our exports go up. We've now seen 21 months of job growth and in the private sector. So we've got all the tools to refocus and make sure that we're growing our middle class again. But we're going to have to do some smart things to do it. Improve our education system, invest in infrastructure, invest in basic science and technology, and make sure that the rules of the road are fair and that everybody's doing their fair share. And that includes our tax code, where right now I'm trying to make sure that middle-class families don't see their taxes go up by $1,000 on January 1st because the payroll tax cut that I put in place expires. And what we've said is folks like me can afford to pay a little bit more in order to make sure the middle-class families have opportunity. I think that's something that most people in Virginia and most folks around the country agree with.